Part 2. Poor sis, still working at that tiny firm, my brother sneered at his wedding. Minutes later, his CEO approached me. Ma'am, I didn't know you'd be here. Why not? I smiled. I own the company. Marcus went pale. Jessica, his new bride, looked like she might faint. But that would make you your boss, I finished for him. Yes, it would. Interesting how life works out, isn't it? My father finally found his voice, pushing through the crowd that had gathered around us. Now, wait just a minute, he blustered, his face red. You can't just come here and ruin your brother's wedding with these claims. Harrison cleared his throat. I assure you, sir, your daughter is exactly who she says she is. Aurora Consulting is the largest business advisory firm in the country, and Ms. Mitchell founded it from the ground up. We've been trying to arrange this merger for months. I watched my father's face as the truth sank in. This was the man who had told me 10 years ago that I was dreaming too big when I said I wanted to start my own company. The man who had used every connection he had to help Marcus climb the corporate ladder, while telling me to be realistic about my goals. But the money, my mother stammered. All those times you said you couldn't help with family expenses. Oh, you mean like the $50,000 you borrowed from my savings for Marcus's MBA? I kept my voice calm, but I could feel years of resentment bubbling up. The money you never paid back because, and I quote, Marcus needs it more for his future. Jessica stepped forward, her wedding dress rustling. Marcus, darling, did you know about this? About her company? Of course not, he snapped, then tried to compose himself. She's always been jealous of my success. This must be some kind of mistake. Harrison raised an eyebrow. The only mistake, Mr. Mitchell, was apparently your understanding of your sister's position in the business world. Aurora Consulting's annual revenue is more than Sterling Industries has made in the past 5 years combined. The ballroom had gone completely silent. Every guest was watching our family drama unfold like it was a live theater production. Marcus's perfect wedding was quickly becoming the talk of the corporate world, but not for the reasons he'd hoped. I think, I said quietly, we should continue this discussion somewhere more private. I nodded to Harrison. James, would you mind giving me a moment with my family? He nodded graciously and stepped away. I led my family to a private room off the main ballroom, closing the door behind us. The silence was deafening. How dare you, Marcus finally exploded. This is my wedding day. You couldn't just let me have this one thing. I laughed, but there was no humor in it. One thing? You've had everything handed to you your entire life. Dad's connections got you into Sterling, Mom's jewelry paid for your MBA, my savings funded your startup attempts. Meanwhile, I built something real, something lasting, completely on my own. We were trying to protect you, my mother insisted, wringing her hands. The business world is so cruel to women. No, Mom, you weren't protecting me. You were dismissing me. Every achievement, every milestone, you brushed them all aside because they didn't fit your narrative of who I should be. My father stepped forward, his business instincts finally kicking in. Now Sophie, let's be reasonable. We're family, surely we can work something out that benefits everyone. You mean, now that you know I'm successful, you want to be part of it? I shook my head. The merger with Sterling was a courtesy to Harrison. He's a good CEO, dealing with a bad board. But after tonight, I met Marcus's eyes.